Hello everyone, this is Varaprasad and I am presenting you the daily current affairs which are useful for SSC, RRB and other government examinations. Let us start the session with this. The central government has revised the advisory on the use of hydroxychloroquine as prophylactic for COVID-19 infections. The Indian Council of Medical Research (ICMR) has issued a revised advisory on the use of hydroxychloroquine in the context of expanding it to healthcare and other frontline workers deployed in non-COVID and COVID areas respectively. The joint monitoring group under the chairmanship of DGHS and including representatives from AIIMS, ICMR, NCDC, NDMA, WHO and experts drawn from central government hospitals reviewed the earlier advisory. The National Task Force for COVID-19 constituted by ICMR also reviewed the use of hydroxychloroquine for prophylaxis of SARS-CoV-2 infection for high-risk population based on the emerging evidence on its safety and efficacy. Jahnabi Phookan was appointed as the 37th National President of Federation of India Chambers of Commerce and Industry FICCI Ladies Organization FLO. She took over the position from Harjinder Kaur Talwar at the 36th FLO session in the presence of Om Birla, Lok Sabha Speaker. She was the founder member and founder vice chairperson of FLO Northeast Chapter in 2007. FLO is the oldest women-led and focused business chamber of Southeast Asia and women's wing of Apex Chamber FICCI. The objective of FLO is to encourage women to promote their talents, skills, experience and energies in many sectors. Jahnabi Phookan was working to empower women with entrepreneurship capabilities and excellence in profession and enable them to face new challenges and increase opportunities. Indian economist Abhas Jha has been appointed by World Bank to a key position on climate change and disaster management in South Asia region. The announcement was made by World Bank on May 22, 2020. His appointment comes at a time when the highly severe cyclone Amphan hit Bangladesh and Indian coastal states West Bengal and Odisha, causing widespread destruction and damage. In his new role, Abhas Jha will be required to encourage and support the South Asia region SAR Disaster Risk Management and Climate Change team to connect and collaborate across global practice boundaries. He will also be expected to conceive and deliver innovative and high-quality development solutions to the World Bank to respond to client demands and strengthen disaster risk management and climate action in South Asia region. The Institute of Advanced Study in Science and Technology IASST has developed an electrochemical sensing platform to detect carcinogenic or mutagenic compound N-nitrosodimethylamine NDMA and N-nitrosodiethanolamine NDEA that are found in food items like cured meat, bacon, some cheese and low-fat milk. The development was achieved by developing a modified electrode by immobilizing carbon nanomaterials CDs in deoxyribonucleic acid DNA. To alter the DNA, the electrochemical biosensor platform was developed using the ability of NDMA and NDEA. The carbon dots, a carbon-based nanomaterial just used in the end, a biocompatible and environmentally friendly material. The electrochemical sensor, the electrode is formed by depositing CDs and then immobilizing bacteria DNA on them. This electrode system measures the current peak. Madhya Pradesh government has started fever clinics to make the screening facilities related to coronavirus more easily available to the people. Additional Chief Secretary Health Mohammad Suleiman said that government is going to start fever clinics in every locality, ward and area. Fever clinics will be both in government and private sector. As per the official information, 1,391 fever clinics have been started functioning in all districts of state, where health checkup on 42,151 people has already been conducted. Of these, 30,555 people have been advised home isolation and samples of 6,050 people have been taken for corona test. Any person with symptoms of cold, cough, flu can go to the fever clinic and get their test done. Based on the investigation in the fever clinic, it can be sent to COVID care center. At the same time, the Social Justice and Disability Welfare Directorate have set up an 8-member cell to manage the homecoming of the Divyangs and elderly during the coronavirus outbreak in the state. Divyangs and old age people can contact the control room of the directorate on 0755 255 6916 for their problems. The World Turtle Day is observed on May 23rd every year as an annual observance aimed at protecting turtles and tortoises and their rapidly disappearing habitats across the world. The celebrations were started in 2000 by American Tortoise Rescue (ATR). Since then, it is celebrated every year to create awareness about the world's oldest living reptiles in the world. The greatest threats faced by turtles and tortoises in India is smuggling. They are smuggled every year in large numbers to East Asian and South Asian markets. They are smuggled live to these countries. Apart from the live specimens, the eggs of sea turtle are dug up and sold as delicacies in the South Asian countries. The state of West Bengal has emerged as one of the focal points of turtle smuggling. Despite efforts of the government, turtle smuggling remains as lucrative business in India. Turtles are also threatened by several man-made issues. One of the major threat is habitat destruction. The turtles which are found in Ganges and other major rivers in the country faces habitat destruction as these rivers are increasingly getting polluted. Sea turtles also suffer from pollution of seas and beaches. Many turtles are dying every year by eating plastics. Government allocates 500 crores towards beekeeping under Atmanirbhar Abhiyan. Addressing a webinar today, Agriculture and Farmers Welfare Minister Narendra Singh Tomar said India is among the world's top 5 honey producers and compared to 2005 to 6, honey production in the country has risen by 242% and exports shot by 265%. Mr. Tomar said, as evident by the rising honey exports, beekeeping will be an important factor in achieving the goal of doubling farmers' income by 2024. He said the National Bee Board has created 4 modules to impart training as part of National Beekeeping and Honey Mission, and 30 lakh farmers have been trained in beekeeping. They are also being financially supported by central government. The minister added that government has launched Honey Mission as part of Sweet Revolution, which has 4 components, and even small and marginal farmers can adopt beekeeping since investment is low and returns high. IMD launches weather services in UMANG app. 7 services hosted on website of Indian Meteorological Department IMD have been onboarded to UMANG application. These services are current weather, nowcast, city forecast, rainfall information, tourism forecast, warnings, cyclone. The Unified Mobile Application for New Age Governance UMANG is a unified multi-channel, multi-platform, multilingual, multi-service mobile app. The Prime Minister Narendra Modi launched the UMANG app in 2017 to bring all government services on a single mobile app with a larger goal to make the government accessible on the mobile phone for our citizens. Denny Hamlin won the Toyota 500 in Darlington Raceway. Hamlin claimed the victory in the series' first Wednesday race since 1984. He beat Kyle Busch, Kevin Harvick and Eric Jones. Hamlin took the lead for the first time when he and Matt Diamondetto stayed out at pits during a caution with 34 laps to go. Hamlin kept the lead on ensuring restart with 29 laps to go. A caution came out for wreck on next lap. The rain began under the caution, and after the field was brought to pit road, the race was made official. Hamlin emerged for his car wearing a mask with a big smile on it. "I have got my happy face on," Hamlin told FS1. "I made sure I brought it with me today. The pit crew did a great job today. Everybody really, I was pretty happy with how it all turned out." 9 NBFCs, including Reliance Net and Nischaya Finvest Private Limited, have surrendered their certificate of registration, the Reserve Bank of India said. Penrose Mercantiles Limited, Manohar Finance India Limited, Chandelier Track-on Private Limited and Sanghi Hire Purchase Limited are among the NBFCs which have surrendered their certificates. The certificate of registration is granted by RBI. With surrendering the certificates, the companies cannot transact the business of a non-banking financial institution. In another statement, the central bank said it has cancelled the certificate of registration of 14 non-banking financial companies also. Manipur gets first COVID-19 quarantine center for transgender community. It has been a happy homecoming for 28-year-old Pebam Lanchanba and two of her friends who returned from Bengaluru and were shifted on Saturday to the first and only government quarantine center for transgender community in Manipur. We are overwhelmed. We are thankful to everyone who made this possible. We undertook a bus journey from Bengaluru on May 14th and it took 4 days to reach Imphal. We were first quarantined at the community quarantine facilities in our respective districts where they had only two sections, male and female. Now that we have been transferred to our own community center for transgender persons, it feels wonderful, quite like an achievement, said Pebam, who had been working as a hotel frontline desk agent in Bengaluru. Possibly India's first quarantine center for transgender community. The 40-bedded government facility was set up by the State Health and Family Welfare Department in coordination with Social Welfare Department at the Government Ideal Blind School in Takielpat. DGCA issues 7 bands of ticket pricing. Minimum price is 2000. Aviation regulator DGCA has issued 7 bands of ticket pricing with lower and upper fare limits. The first such band will consist of flights are less than 40 minutes in duration. A DGCA order said that lower and upper fare limits for the first band is 2000 rupees and 6000 rupees. For flights with duration of 40 to 60 minutes, the lower and upper limits will be 2500 rupees and 7500 rupees. For 60 to 90 minutes flights, the lower and upper limits will be 3000 rupees and 9000 rupees. For flights with duration of 90 to 120 minutes, the lower and upper limits will be 3500 rupees to 10,000 rupees. 120 minutes to 150 minute flights will have lower and upper limits of 4500 rupees and 13,000 rupees. Likewise, it has issued 7 bands of ticket pricing. The last one of the session is Break the Chain cartoon campaign inaugurated by Kerala Health Minister, talks about social distancing and more. Health Minister K.K. Shailaja inaugurated the Kerala Cartoon Academy's Break the Chain campaign. The campaign slogan is SMS, which stands for Wash Hands Using Soap or Sanitizer, Wear Masks and Keep Social Distancing. A number of well-known cartoonists participated in the event and painted cartoons on the walls to spread awareness among people about the campaign. Appreciating the Academy's initiative, the Health Minister said the Academy has introduced the campaign in 5 cities as of now and is spreading awareness with help of this campaign. Further, they will continue in all major cities. We are providing you the PDF of this entire session in the description box below. People who want to download the PDF can go to the description box and click on that link so that you can download the PDF. Thank you everyone. Please subscribe to our channel for more updates. Please give your valuable suggestions in the comment box.